Hey, what's up, and welcome to my corner of the internet. So, as of lately, I have been on this slice of life kick. Last week, I previously made a video about how the rise of slice of life and how I've been knocking around the weeb circles and seeing how much more people love slice of life more than ever. Dude, Kobayashi Dragon Maid, that's the only way I'm gonna call it, I'm not gonna do the actual name, is amazing. Like, I just finished the first season, and I think that's a really solid season for a slice of life.
いつまでこんなことをしているつもりだ。お前は私か。そうだ。お前の中にある迷いだ。
The subplot that's like the plot of the story is incredible. Like the way it illustrates a story while also showcasing what it means to be a human within the story is actually really admirable. That's some solid writing. Of course it's animated out, but I love this anime. Like it really does tell a magnificent story, and the way that it tells a story is very indicative of the genre of slice of life. And it did this very interesting way of perspective that was also a play on fear, and it was so interesting how they told this for the first season, and I'm so enthused to watch more.
もっと正直に言えば、サキちゃんと水瀬さんと3人でしたいと思ってしまった。
3人でするとか。
So next up is Kanojo Mo Kanojo. Dude, I love this anime, bro. Like, I think the main character is incredible. He don't care. He's doing whatever he wanted, and he got 2 girlfriends, fam. I think that is incredible. This is one of the greatest protagonists to ever exist, fam. Like, he got 2 girls to live with him. If that's not incredible, I don't know what is. This is the greatest anime protagonist who knew what he wants, and he got it, and that is why he will get a video just based on him, because he deserves it. He got 2 of the best girls ever. I'm not even gonna debate who's the best between them. They are both incredible. Like, I couldn't believe, like, the first episode, it was such a banger of an episode, and it was so funny, and it had the impact and the funny moments. It made me love anime, how incredible the show was with the humor, with some of the ways it just tried something new and finally had a protagonist that was not scared to like women. Like, I love that.
変だよ。何が本気だ。お前を返品して特殊能力でももらえるものならとっとと返品してやるところだ。
Speaking of incredible anime protagonists, I am so entertained by Konosuba. Like, I didn't watch this when it first came out. Lately, I just finished the first season and now I'm going through the second season. Where was this? Like, was I just in a hole somewhere? Like, I knew that it was popular and a lot of people were talking about it, but I just didn't pay any attention to it. And I'm definitely making a video on why Konosuba works and why it just needs to continue on forever and ever and ever and ever. There is some great funny humor, and I love that this anime just loves to torture Kazuma, and I love that it is just without objective but has an objective, and it's just fun. It just pokes fun at everything. Kazuma dies so many times, and I think everything about this anime is incredible. I think it's actually a really great introduction into anime for anyone who's just wondering, what should I get into when I start watching anime? And Konosuba, I didn't feel like I was wasting time. As someone who reads manga, at this point, I only watch something that I'm guaranteed to enjoy, and I'm not gonna have any issues giving 30 or to an hour to maybe an hour and a half of my time to it. So I haven't yet really mentioned it, but I love manhwas. I've actually been reading manhwas for years. It's easily been 10 to 7 years that I've just been reading manhwas, back when it was just Tower of God and back when it was God of High School and stuff like that. I've been reading these for years, and once I get a little bit more of my research into it and I fully flesh out the script, I plan to make a lot of videos about some of these animes. And Windbreaker, I avoided it. It's another thing that I just avoided, and then I just saw the updates every week, and I was just like, I'm not really interested in. But this story is so heart-wrenching and sad and so realistic. I've never felt so enthused and incredibly intrigued in a story about boys coming of age, dealing with cycling and all these different aspects. This story is an emotional roller coaster, and it gets dark, it gets deep, it gets serious. Like, whoever created this is otherworldly, because I didn't realize how much I fell in love with the story until I realized I'm excited for cycling. Like, I don't know how some of these creators do it. They make me interested in things that I have no business being interested in. I literally have looked up bike prices purely so I can enjoy this aspect and enjoy the aspects of the story that much more. And I don't even ride bikes often. I enjoy walking and taking a bus or driving. But dude, Windbreaker, if you haven't, please just go like read it on webcomics, bro. Like, just go. Like, it is something that'll really get you with its storytelling and the way you fall in love with the characters and the way it just grows, and it's just so interesting. Like, please go like look into Windbreaker. So there's another manga that I've actually been really interested in, and I've been reading it for a little bit of a while, and I can't wait to make a video on, is Dorohedoro. And I'm gonna be honest with you, it's gonna be an interesting video to make because I read the manga first, and I've seen bits and pieces of the anime, and I plan to watch more of that and give more of my attention to it. But so far, I love it. I need to make this video about my top 10 manga, but that's going to be such a hard video because my manga list is completely different from my anime list. It is completely different. Like, completely different. And Dorohedoro is slightly approaching that, and the criteria for my manga list is completely different from my anime. It's more contingent on art style than anything, and how much I enjoy the process and a lot of other things, because what you probably most of you don't know is I'm really into books. I read often, not just anime and manga. I'm really into books, and I read consistently, been reading for years and years and years. I've probably read about 15 to 20 books in the last 6 months, which isn't a lot compared to the people that read like 200 books in a year. But hey, whatever. I still actively read a book every single day, you know. Regardless, Dorohedoro is super interesting, and I love the way it tells a story. I love the hilarity. I love the power system. I also enjoy that it's just ridiculousness, and it gets serious, and the deaths and a lot of the intrigue within the story is it's honestly pretty interesting. I'm just interested. I just stumbled onto it randomly, and I've just been interested ever since.
I have no name.
So now I have a little confession to make. One of the first videos I've ever made was me talking about Bleach and how it was before the chapter came out, talking about the revitalization of Bleach, and I have decided to give Bleach another chance. Now, I don't think any of my opinions so far has changed. I'm reading the manga. I saw the newest chapter, and I was a little bit intrigued. I recaptured some of the magic of Bleach within my head, and I relived certain moments. It was like, okay, Bleach was awesome for what it was, and it was my favorite at one time. And I may make a video about my changed opinion. I don't know. It'll see at the end of everything. I still think Kubo is a genius. It's just the storytelling wasn't there, and it was hard to make me care. But regardless, I have been rereading Bleach, and also venturing into some of my top 10 mangas. So wait for that video. I also have another video about anime with a lot of wasted potential, because I'm still stuck on a lot of anime that I'm realizing really wasted my time, and it really made me angry. But that's just it. That's it for this Anime and Chill. That's what I'm currently on. That's what I'm currently venturing into. I hope you look forward to my next videos, and thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Oh, and also please like, comment, and subscribe. And once again, have a great day.